every time we have done a Big Ange story in the last 5 days, it has just blown up on the website. People have
and there have been several to do because Big Ange had a big send-off, multiple days, multiple venues, but she was clearly very beloved. There was a memorial service. There was a wake. Was the wake 2 days?
A 2-day wake.
2-day wake.
Which was a big deal. And this is the funeral.
And the funeral is Monday morning, right?
This was a huge event. Lots of cast members showed up, including Renee Graziano. Big Ange's estranged husband, Neil Murphy, was there. Her sister, Janine DeTore. So a lot of people came out, you know, to see her. And we're told that it was actually a disco-themed wake. You remember we did the story that Big Ange's last request was she wanted a huge disco-themed funeral. She didn't want everyone crying. She wanted everyone celebrating. But the club that she wanted it at actually had closed down back in 2011. So we're told that the family decided just to play disco music. It was also an open casket where she had kind of like a disco-themed scarf on.
What's interesting about this is a couple of hundred people showed up at the funeral. Her estranged husband, Neil Murphy, who Ange really kind of dumped and said he was completely unsupportive during her cancer struggle. He showed up at the wake, he showed up at the funeral, and it looks like, just from the video and the pictures, that there's a divide in the family, that he seemed to be in his group, and then there was another group of her friends, people from Mob Wives, who were not really interacting, and it seems like there were some hard feelings there. We got actually some video and photos of Neil Murphy sobbing at the wake, and then we spoke with him.
On his way out, right?
That's on his way out, and then we spoke with him as he was leaving.
Neil, do you have anything to say to the fans?
Angela loved all her fans. She's a people person. Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
So even though, you know, he's showing up, I think a lot of people in her world felt this was more out of guilt, and that all is.
Although he was there, I'm told he was there at the hospital when she died, actually.
Yeah, he was.
Hi, this is Sonja Harris calling from Hayward, and I'd like to comment on this Big Ange funeral story. Commenting on this story is an emotional one for me as we prepare for my sister's transition to the afterlife. Big Ange was a sincere sweetheart to so many, and it showed with the outpouring support from her family, friends, and fans. There's a celebration going on in heaven, and I am praying when I get there I see Big Ange, KK Washington, and everyone I know. We all must go through this process, so if you want an invitation to the star-studded event, to all who can hear me, you better get yourself together because the ticket is priceless.
Wow.
The train is leaving the station.
The Holy Ghost in here today.
The train is leaving
you better
the
get your ticket ready, boy.
I'm running after that caboose, but it's gaining on me.
It's moving fast.
You're not going to catch it,
like
trust
you got
me.
an anchor around. Jesus, to get that anchor off you, Harvey. He'll get it off you.